Alrighty. Today we are going to do Census Designated by Jane Remover. This was mentioned in a comment on my first Jane Remover album, which was actually the first album that I did. Vinyl actually came. It's up there. Love that album cover a lot. I actually re-listened to the album on vinyl today before doing this reaction. About a few hours ago, like 6 hours ago, I listened to it on vinyl when it came. And man, Turn Up or Die. I was listening to it earlier, as in before this, as my sound check for the audio quality. And that song bangs heavy. I love it so much. That's my favorite. But JR is up there. Overall, really enjoying Jane Remover's latest album, Revenge Seekers, enough to get it on vinyl, and excited to get into their sophomore album under Jane Remover, but I understand that there are multiple albums under a different alias that I don't know if I'll ever do, considering she doesn't like that anymore, that she even made it. So it feels weird to react to that. But without further ado, I think we get started with Census Designated. Alright, let's get started. This is Camgirl slash Camgirl. They did mention that in the comment that this sound is very different from Revenge Seekers, so I'm curious to see the sonics that we're gonna get, as well as the lyricism. This intro reminds me of Quadeca's I Didn't Mean to Haunt You. Very discordant noises. I do like the panning from ear to ear, though. The guitar is nice. Lots of pedals on it. A lot slower than Revenge Seekers. This is interesting. This annotation was talking about how this might be referring to her own music and how the listener is seeing like the pretty side of what she wanted to make, like the thing she put a lot of polish into. And with the rest of this lyrics, I like that analogy of biting down, like getting in your head. Yeah, and spit me out before you can swallow. Like, before you digest it, just disregard my music. That's an interesting, if that is what she meant, or just that's where that annotation is taking me, but definitely an interesting way to look at these lyrics is from the viewer listening, and specifically this first bit you can take as them not liking it. And Jane being the peel my eyes open could be her referring to her acknowledgement of the fact that they might not like the music, which is definitely an interesting way to start an album. It's an interesting little paragraph of shoveling fake lines from that guy you like. So talking about I feel like this is talking about how music is always derivative and how no matter what you come up with, you're taking from someone else, and how she just wants to be popular is the vibe I'm getting from this song. Is I just want to be accepted, and this is like in the music industry and by the listener, and so she just wants to kill the other guy that they listen to because she wants to be the one they listen to is kind of the feeling I'm getting from this song, especially with that one annotation putting that in my brain. Ooh, the vocal manipulation where it's all the way in the back is interesting here. That's interesting with Camgirl being about gender dysphoria. Yeah, makes sense. Camgirl say we'd be good together, yeah. But if we take the analogy that I was mentioning of the, in this case, the cam girl being her want to be accepted by the viewer, it's her saying, "I hope you like this," and it's like a cam girl talking to the viewer saying, "You're gonna like me," and the viewer being like, "Oh, she does like me," and being all excited. That's what it's reminding me of at this moment. So the cam girl being these lyrics make sense, and this interesting about the annotation about gender dysphoria with this line, because it's interesting to think about, what you started as versus what you make yourself into, trying to be quote unquote pretty. If we take that with the perfume and leather, definitely interesting. Very different sonics than Revenge Seekers, like that comment mentioned. I'll pause in case there's a transition into the next song. But definitely a very atmospheric opening. I'm very feeling the vibes of this album, very melancholic, almost shoegazy at some moments where her vocals are really in the back of the mix, but not entirely. The guitar isn't quite. It still sounds like a guitar, so it's not quite shoegazy enough. But getting a little elements of shoegaze in this. Very interesting. I want to say real quick, I love the cover. Another great cover from her. I just the field with the dilapidated house, and I don't know why her being shirtless adds a lot to like the vibe of this field, but it really does. And then also this single cover for Lips is also really interesting with the framing of the window and how it's a 3/4 angle with the blood on the floor. Very interesting framing on this. Like, I'm most interested in the frame and frame and how it's at a 3/4 angle. Like, the way this is all composed is very well done. Like, this looks like, if anyone else is a film nerd like me, this looks very Coralie Farge, who did The Substance and Revenge. This reminds me of her work. But yeah, very interesting start, and I'll let it play into the next song in case there's transitions. I like that Nobody Cares with a little bit of auto-tune. I feel like that song would be a good just driving song. Like driving peaceful through a field. I think would be the best time to listen to that song. It's very introspective, makes you, the way it's slowed down makes you think. Oh, we had the resolving of the last melody of the this song ends with the resolving melody to the last song, unless that was just crossfade being weird. But the resolving melody of the last song was the starting note of this song, which is an interesting choice. Yeah, that guitar, so it does perfectly transition. That's really cool. A lot of guitar. This time acoustic. The last one sounded electric with pedals. So maybe about alcoholism. There were hints on the last album of emotional trauma, with another thing that the comment pointed out, and I picked up a little bit on during the album, but it definitely helped to get insight from someone else. But that's why I wanted to do this channel in the first place. Is I want to listen to music and give my thoughts, but at the same time, I want other people to give me their thoughts so I can continue to learn. But not only learn, but just enjoy the process of enjoying music. I mean, there's so many things to listen to every single day that you don't get around to it. So why not put your thoughts out there for other people to see? Anyway, tangent aside, this song it seems to be touching on those same levels of relationships being a almost traumatic area for Jane, is what I'm picking up on with, like, I stand frozen and look up because it's all I want, but I'll never catch the high back. Like, thinking about a memory and being in that moment, maybe even again in real life, but realizing it's not going to be the same. So there's a positive angle here. But the nervous wreck, and also what we're getting into with If You're So Afraid, You Want Crazy, I'll Give You Insane. It's kind of giving, not toxic energy, but, like, maybe not the right type of relationship, is kind of how I'm seeing this song. This was talking about yellow teeth being alcoholism, but I think it's definitely more smoking. Oh, weed. Yeah. Mary Jane. These sounds are interesting, these synthy notes. Very... Ooh. Ooh, the way that electric guitar came in plucking was really nice. Oh, this is just beautiful right now. Yeah, I'm getting more destructive from this song. Ooh. The drums coming in. Great drop. Yeah, I definitely get more destructive from this song than romantic. Especially with this outro. Ooh, that's... nice. Great drop. Yeah, that song. I'll let it play out after this into the next song, but that gave me Happier Than Ever vibes by Billie Eilish, where it's like a 5-minute song, but the first 3 minutes are slower and talking more about the relationship, whereas Billie Eilish's drop is into a rock segment from more melody like this, but hers is I'm happier than ever because you're fucking gone out of my life, which is funny. Where hers, I feel like, is more destructive. Like I mentioned, it's more self-destructive with things like I'm your nervous wreck, and I like it that way. Back into the matchbox. Like, it feels like she's a lit fuse, is how the song sounds, and that was the explosion. But I'll back it up and we'll play into the third song, which is Fling. How quiet the drums are, but still going crazy is awesome. The cymbal crashes. Along with like the synths just playing discordant notes in my left ear. Almost like white noise texture. Feedback to end the song. I wonder if we're gonna drop into something very clean and clear. Oh no, we drop into silence at the end with just a rhythmic thumping. I was expecting us to go swell and then the next song start with like something really nice, but interesting. Well, the next song started different than I expected. Oh, I was kind of fucking with that beat. I thought we were gonna get like a hip-hop beat for a second. It's playing. Confused by the be someone I'm not. Oh, yeah, okay. Killing her dysphoria makes sense. Love that hit. Great pause. That B was beautiful. I feel like this is about her old music. Like, I think the guy in this song is her other music that she doesn't like. Like... maybe not. Because the chorus doesn't match that. But the come watch me be someone I'm not might refer. No, I think it is about that, because watch me be someone I'm not referring to I'm no longer that old person who made that music, and I'm no longer associate with that music. So I appreciate the offer that you like my music, but I don't want sex / I don't want to talk about it. This it's kind of what I'm getting. Let me play with this a little more. Like that feels like her old music. I could be completely off, but it's just what I'm thinking. If it's just about a regular guy, then I get the meaning of the song still. This hit is great. That scream in the background. That B is beautiful, and I love this line. That distortion on the left-hand side, but the no being on the right was awesome. Ooh, that drum fill. The drum breaks are great too. I love that triple hit on the kick drum. That B is so beautiful. So yeah, if I'm wrong about it being about her old music, then my bad. But I get the meaning of the song if it's just about a guy, so I'll take my theory and run away with it, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I love the sound of that. I still think Lips is my favorite, with the slower beginning and then the crash at the end. But the crash in this song was great too. I don't really have any other thoughts, so I think we'll just go on to Holding a Leech. Which I totally read as Holding a Leash. Multiple times, because I'm dyslexic. Okay, another softer song. Ooh, that's nice. This is so different than Revenge Seekers. It's so interesting. This is shoegazy. Extremely shoegazy. I can't even hear her. Like, if there were not lyrics, I could not tell you what she's saying. It's an interesting take on this line. I wanted to specifically mention the annotation of talking about 2 weeks to pick up the guitar, and you do it because you have to, not because you want to, and how that could relate to the sound of this album and how this is a healing process. That's an interesting take for this. Like, this album does sound kind of therapeutic. Honestly, very therapeutic in a way. Which is maybe why it has like the field imagery. Like, I associate that with calming and relaxing, and this album definitely you can just play and get lost in. I'm getting lost in it. Oh, that note, beautiful. That noise. The song sounds like someone just rambling while they're trying to get their bearings. As in, like, literally like this line, it's like scrambling to fix something. It's like spewing out these thoughts like, me, I run, but I can't go far. Like, I'm too big to pick up the guitar. It's like struggling. The song sounds like a struggle. my god, I won't pause. I could be completely wrong about this, and if I am, this whole album fucking reaction is messed up, but I still feel like she's talking about her old music, or her music in general. Like, no one on stage, but they all still sing along. If the music that she used to play, I know she didn't like playing it, but if she still played it at a concert, she wouldn't feel like it's her on stage singing it. So there's no one on stage, but they know all the lyrics, so they're still singing that shit. That's what this sounds like. This sounds like her talking about her relationship with her music. And maybe that passion leaving her before this album. Or the threat of it leaving. I don't think this is about an actual person. That's my theory. And I'm going to keep playing and just keep going. But that's my... I really feel like this isn't about a person. It feels like this is about her relationship with her music. Whether it's her past music or her current music, I don't really think matters. I think there's lyrics that associate to her past music specifically. But overall, I think this is about her music and her relationship with it. Yeah, I'll back it up a little bit. I'll let it play into the next song. Onto Backseat Girl. Interesting that it's panned just to my right ear. Ah, yeah, pattern's nice. This almost sounds like a Maruja song opening. I could hear Maruja playing something like this while jamming. Again, okay, I want to talk about this annotation. Because we can take it as Jane being toxic and talking about how she manipulates them into not leaving her, but you can say the same thing about her music. You can say the same thing about, I'm no longer the other person, I'm now Jane Remover, please don't leave me. It's like it's a toxic relationship almost with her fans, is kind of how this is coming across. I feel like I'm completely off track, and if you hate this reaction because you don't agree with my opinion, I'm very sorry, but it's just how this album is lining up and my metaphor that I'm building. It feels like she's talking about her music. Okay, that's toxic. Oh, the drums in the background are beautiful. snare in the back. Oh, the way that came in is awesome. Ooh, that synth noise. This might be my favorite one. Ah, that like, oh, that screaming synth in the background. She's great at making overwhelming chaos, but still let sounds through. I feel like we're going to like a punk angle. Oh no. We're slowing down. I thought we were gonna go aggressive.
Quit wasting your time looking for somebody else when she's right there. When I'm gonna think about me all the time, I know. He's locked in the car, pictures of David Ortiz on the wall.
Ah, it's like for another song.
Came to watch my husband play. Now I'm playing the dangerous
Matches the vibe of the song though.
trying to catch me. You're still gonna talk to me like I'm 17.
Like if it's about a relationship, I get the vibe of making them feel bad and being toxic and making them stay because of the fact that they feel bad. And the fact that you're dependent on them because they drive and all these different aspects of the song. But I think the angle of it being about her music, to me personally, is more interesting than a relationship. So that's why I'm sticking to it. Interesting, the deeper voice on this bit.
I can't help but make you feel sorry for me.
That was probably my favorite though. I really like that one. Oh my god, Kamo produced this. I love Kamo. That's crazy. I have K1 Kamo's album on vinyl downstairs. Okay, heavier. If you haven't listened to K1 by Kamo, check it out. It's a really good album. I saw him live last year with Quadeca. He opened. That's how I got introduced to Kamo. Very interesting start with this electric guitar, playing these notes. The lyrics of this album are a lot more poetic and metaphorical than the last album. Great hit. Distorted guitar. That screaming synth again. I love all the intricacies of the drums, even during all this distortion. Ooh, that extra guitar that just came in. I don't have a lot to say about the lyrics of this song because they're so cryptic, but I like it. So if it's about a guy, he watched her screw over her own life. Like falling into a depression. So, had a dream. It's like had a dream of being back with him when he left her, is kind of how this song feels. I don't know if this is while they're still in a relationship, if it's about a guy, or if this is while they're out of a relationship, but the way I'm seeing it is they're out of a relationship at this point, and this is her, if it's about a guy, being like, I had a dream sleeping next to you, and this is all it'll be is a dream, is what I'm getting from this, and how, like, didn't touch the sink in 2 days, like, being unhygienic, I'm in a depression, are you proud of me, like, this is what I've become, guilt-tripping him, that's what I'm getting. But if it's about the music, it's also guilt-tripping the listener, like, you don't listen to my music anymore? Well, I'm not taking care of myself, so are you gonna listen now? It's like, it's the same kind of message to me if you talk about either one. So I like my metaphor about it being about the music, even if this song doesn't fit as strongly. But overall, if you can take this album in either way, if it's about a guy or if it's about the music. And I think the fact that you can take it either way, or the fact that I'm even considering the other option if it's not even there, shows the complexity of this album and how you can read it in different ways. And that's what I love to see. Revenge Seekers I really enjoyed, but it's more of a straightforward album where this has many different layers to it that are going on lyrically on top of the sonics, where the lyrics of the last album were more straightforward. Or if you're one of her old listeners and you don't like this sound, you might not even realize this album's about you. Could go either way with these lyrics. I know I'm reading ahead, sorry, but when there's so much instrumentation, it's hard for me not to read those on screen. But it does help put pieces together in my brain about what the song's about. But I'll try not to read ahead, that's my fault.
I'm covered in hem, I'm scared this is all it'll be.
I like this outro. There's still 2 minutes left. I'm wondering how this song progresses. If we get another crash or if we get a somber outro.
Is it true all these words go to clubs in Miami?
very interesting final lyrics. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the other albums that she has under different alias, that's not the one before this. That's still Jane Remover, not her before she transitioned. Yeah, that song was definitely interesting and a lot of different themes going on in this album. That wasn't even a long song. There's an 8-minute one coming up at the second to last. But we got a lot of long songs back to back, which isn't a problem. I like long songs, but that's something to keep in mind. We're going into a somber part of the album. I don't know if we'll pick it back up or not as we come to the last 3 songs after this, but definitely these last 2 we've been feeling the vibes and getting low. I mentioned in Revenge Seekers that I'm a very empathetic listener, so whenever the music is in this slower, more emotional state, that can get me in the same mind space, which isn't a bad thing. I like that I feel emotions easily. So, apathy. Yeah, acting like she doesn't care. So, she's reached a point of apathy where she's gone into not feeling emotion instead of feeling the emotion. Yeah. Again, or the other metaphor with it being her music is how much do you have to not like my music before you just get rid of me? This is really nice, though. This album would be very easy for me to fall asleep to be honest. Not in a bad way, like it's boring, but As in, it's very relaxing, like the song. Like a dead body. Oh. Gotcha. Interesting theory on that line. I don't know if I agree with it. This build-up is great. Oh, interesting that it was a Silent Cloud song first. Onto the title. Ooh, another great photo. Oh, the framing of that with the horizon stretching the way it does into this frame is beautiful. Oh, another great photo. Just the framing is great. Great guitars again. I like that by now delivery. This sounds toxic on the other way. Like he's toxic.
Earning money like a man, hands in my bag. Remind me where I am. Home in your phone, moaning like a cat. Your mother turns her back on me, cause that's just who I am. You fuck me over, sweet honey from the stand. Looking down from the mezzanine, he takes me when he can. And I like that. Earning money like a man, I'm barely legal. Told him as I spit on my advance. You fuck me and I bet she's so lucky to have a voice like that. I'm young, blood, fresh meat, and I like that. Can't help but think the middle of the month is lying to me. He's calling crazy, said I'll never come back here. I bet she's so lucky to have a voice like that. I'm on my showbiz, everyday nonsense. Can't help but think the middle of the month is lying to me. He's calling crazy, said I can never call your friends without me.
This feels like the climax of the album. This feels like the most destructive song. And I don't know if that's true or not with the last two songs, but this sounds like you're ready to accept a fate that you don't want. Or you're craving a fate that you know will destroy you. Interesting power down at the end of the song. Yeah, Hammonberg. Oh, interesting. So the census. So this is interesting. The census designated is an area in which it's not big enough to be included in a town or city, but it still matters for the U.S. Census. Yeah, people who have potential but have been cast out to be forgotten. I don't know if it's specifically about musicians in this line, but definitely an interesting thought of having potential but left to rot is an interesting theme for this album. From both the perspectives that I've been taking it from both the lover perspective and from the music perspective. We're in the last two songs now. This is the longest one with the video, which is 8 minutes and 42 seconds. So quite a long one, but let's go. So my theory is the last song was the most destructive song, and that's the climax of this album. And maybe we either go further into that darkness or we go towards the light. So currently we're still in that dark space right now, but we'll see how the song progresses if we stay here or if we move into something more light, which it sounds like we are. So that carrying over from Census Designated sounds like the destruction. This feels like it's about to enter dysphoria. Again, this could be about both the relationship or her music. That's a crazy line. Yeah, about the meaning of the song is... So if we're talking about a relationship, if the girl in the porno felt familiar, then it's a similar situation to what she's experienced, especially with this toxicity that doesn't sound like a good thing. So, less about the music, that line. So I definitely think this album is about a guy, but I like my theory as well, even if it doesn't fit perfectly. It's still an interesting way to view the album through. This is stunningly beautiful, this element. It sounds like acceptance. and longing. The "It's So Ugly When I Cry" being a reference to Backseat Girl, but the inverse, obviously. So a lot of this album is her projecting her thoughts onto the guy, also. Like the "You're So Ugly When You Cry" being about her. So she saw a video of them together and them being probably happy and longing for that moment again. Big drop. Oh, yeah. That lead guitar melody is badass. That lead melody is so nasty. Aw. This is nice. Her relationship with intimacy, especially with she and I are around the same age, I understand, like 22, 23, and just the relationship you can have with intimacy at such a young age, both from my perspective and hers. A lot can happen, even while you're young. A lot of traumatic shit can happen. That song was nice. It sounds accepting. It sounds like we're getting over it. Not in like a we need to get over it way, but a healing way. Especially with this outro. And we're on to the last song, Contingency Song. I'll just let it play. I see that this is the album version. Is the vinyl version different? Interesting, the panning on her voice. Yeah, that sounds like gender dysphoria and changing her gender and maybe be thinking, yeah, it could be about gender dysphoria, or it could just be about her personality with and without this relationship.
Pressed deep into a clean face. Now he's just like me. Delusional.
Sounds like yeah. It sounds like whatever this relationship is, whether it's her music or another lover or whatever it is, really affected her. And interesting. I wasn't expecting this turn, sorry. I'm kind of abandoning that train of thought because I'm interested in this. So it sounds like we're not ending on a happy note. The overwhelming distortion, like the thoughts in your head. Mood. Sometimes you just gotta let it out, Jane. Yeah. Damn. It just sounds like a relationship either with a lover or with her own music has really affected the way she can love, whether it's her own music or lovers in the future, and how it affects her life overall. And it's a very reflective piece of work, this album, to the point where I think people can see themselves in it. I don't personally have a correlation with this album yet, but maybe I will in the future as I continue to listen to it. But very interesting, super different. Like was mentioned to me than Revenge Seekers. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. And again, great album cover. I love the art. That art looks like the sound of the album, which is something that I always appreciate. Is when you can build these audible soundscapes and correlate imagery to it. Quad Echo, one of my favorite artists, makes a movie every time he does an album. And as someone who's a huge movie nerd, I love imagery being associated with the sound. And I can associate in my head these open fields as you're reflecting on these past relationships, like in these songs. I can see that in my own head. So I definitely think the way she built this audible soundscape, you can really feel the emotion she wants you to feel in these moments. And yeah, I really enjoyed the album and appreciated the recommendation. If there's any other albums, like I know she has one more album before this, let me know which ones I should touch. Or if there's another artist that you think I should look into, let me know. But I really enjoyed this and hope to see you in the next one. Bye.